Lecture 6, Islamic Law and Mysticism. Islamic law is derived from three basic sources. The Sharia, the word of the Quran as dictated by the Prophet. Sunnah, the example of the Prophet, sort of what he did, but didn't necessarily write down or talk about while he was alive. And the Ijtihad, the human interpretation of such works. It's sort of the what mankind has done to the Quran and the Sunnah to expand upon it and adapt it to modern life since the Prophet's death. The purpose of the law is to establish definitively what it means to be a good Muslim and how you stay on the right path. One refreshing thing is that from a Muslim perspective, it's much more important that you do the right thing than it is that you obey certain theological restraints. Whereas I believe the Christian version of this is you must accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Islam is much more concerned with the fact that you simply follow the rules and do the right thing. One assumes that there is an obligatory worship of Allah, but you don't have to prostrate yourself before any secondary gods. It's just Allah, and do the right thing, and there you go. The law covers two basic areas: duties to God, mainly the five pillars, and duties to others, being nice and playing with the people around you, giving to charity, all that fun stuff. Of particular note is family law. I think the West gives the Muslim faith a lot of bad press over this, but essentially, whenever we hear the word fatwa, I think Westerners tend to freak out and think something terrible is happening, but in reality, it's just a legal brief. So nothing to be concerned about. It's just a legal decision. That's it. Family law covers three basic sections. Marriage. Now under Muslim law, women are actually part of their marriages and not just a possession. Previous to the Quran, women were just kind of handed around, and your family contracted for a marriage, and you went bloody well where they told you to. The Quran established that you get a part in this too. This is your life. Polygamy was regulated. Previously, men could marry as many women as they want. Now you max out at 4, but only if you can actually support them. And it established an equal partnership within the marriage between man and woman. The woman is no longer a slave. She has an equal part to play. The man works outside the home, brings in money. The woman is lord of the castle and takes care of everything inside it. So divorce previously was as simple as saying, I divorce you, and there you go. You're out in the street, you get nothing. So you better keep your man happy. Now there are laws against such things, and you when you're kicked out, you actually get support from your husband. It's not just not nearly so barbaric. Similarly with inheritance, now under the Quran, women can inherit, whereas previously it was just the eldest male. So lots of progress here, folks. Lastly, there's a small chunk on Sufism, which to me kind of reminded me of hippies. I mean, not from the not following the rules sort of aspect. I mean, they're still observant to Sharia law, at least for the most part, but they have much more of a sort of a broader universal feel to them. That they want direct contact with Allah, and so through prayer, meditation, fasting, they kind of seek that greater level of contact with the mystic, as opposed to just obeying the law day by day. So the description of their orders reminds me much of monastic orders in Christianity. They have monasteries where they go and do their quiet thing and spend their days in quiet contemplation. So a lot of similarities there. So that was lecture 6. We're at halfway through the course. I encourage you, if you want more information, to go seek out the great courses and look at it for yourself, because my tiny little 5-minute summary is just that, just a summary. There's a lot more to be had if you want the full course. So, at any rate, see you next time.